All right, I think we're live now.
Okay.
All right, we're here. Might need to turn that down. That's your walk. Well, we just wanted to get on here this evening, this fine evening here in Oklahoma, and hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you hear it?
Well, it's the light. Yeah.
Yep. All right, we can hear it. So we just want to get on here this evening and chit chat with you all, and just tell you guys some exciting news. Um, it's exciting for us because if you're part of the kind of the numbers game of YouTube and YouTube world, everybody kind of looks at your subscribers and stuff. And this past week we hit the 5,000 mark. So hoorah! We're pretty excited about that. But anyways, we couldn't do this without you guys. And we really appreciate you guys' kind comments and interaction. But just kind of seeing, you got anybody coming on here yet? Man, oh, we're good. All right. Watching. How do you see the comments on this?
I think down here you'll see it. Maybe like that. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Okay, you found it?
Okay.
LG
Sorry,
Homestead.
can't hear you very well. Oh,
Alright.
wait, that's better, he said. Okay.
Better? Okay, cool.
Awesome. Congratulations, Stanley family.
Yeah. So, kind of whenever we started this whole thing, I had a lot of direction from Gary Walker, from the Walker Farm fam, and Bo Moorhead from Moorhead Homestead, and they kept on saying, you need to start your channel, and I was like, oh no, people don't want to watch me and stuff like that. But anyways, I finally, pulled the trigger and started a channel, and Gary said, just get you a backlog of videos, and we'll work something out. And last summer, we did
like this time last
about
summer.
this time last summer. He came to me and said, hey, I need some help. Help me with my electric fence, and we'll do a little giveaway. And that really jump started the channel, and got it going. And Bo, we did several little collabs together, and it really got traction. I think Bo was the first one I did some stuff with. I'll have to go back and look, but it's kind of fun, neat, the whole YouTube family, and how they kind of gather around each other and they work with each other, and kind of make sure that you're serious with it and that you're wanting to do this. But whenever they kind of see that, they really jump in to help out. And really, without those guys, those families, it'd have been a lot more difficult to get to this number. But anyways, it's just a number till. It's just also, it's just kind of like a little trophy for me that I like to put back there. But still kind of like to keep throwing that content out there. But how's everybody doing out there? Who have we got? Deborah Jensen from Nebraska. Start your channel and reach them. How to raise roosters? Yeah, that I got the rooster part down. Now I'm working on the hen part, and it kind of switched from chickens to snakes. But yeah, that's a whole different other issue. I've always had like these black snakes around in the house, and growing up, my mom, she hates snakes, and I totally understand that. And we would dispatch of any kind of snake that come around, except for like garter snakes. But I kind of thought, we'd have a mouse problem or something like that. Black snakes around, they'll take care of that mouse problem. And so I hadn't done anything with them for years. Well, I started getting these chickens, and I would get my eggs laying, and they would just go away. And I'm like, man, these chickens, they're inconsistent. And I kind of was blaming it on the feed and the weather and different things like that, and moving them around. And I've come to find out over the past month that we have a snake problem. And I would move these snakes far away, and I think they would tell you like, hey, we've got a nice farmer here. Come and join us, and we will gather up, and we'll do our own little snake collab out here on the Stokes farm. And that's kind of what it's been. It's been like a snake collab. And so my outlook on snakes has been a little bit different since my egg production has gone down to 0. So just take that as a little hints, kind of what we're doing now. I've slowed down on my snake relocate. All right, what do we got going on here? Yes, LG Homestead, we do have a great YouTube community. It's we're very fortunate to be in this area that we are right here. Within like a 20-mile circle, there's some big channels and there's some smaller channels, but we all work together and support each other. And you could really see that at the Okie Homestead, you know, how kind of everyone come together and pitched in and helped out. And some of these veterans, they kind of show us, they're good about showing us the ropes and kickstarting our channel and kind of the what to do and what not to do. Oh man, hello, Daphne. Thumbs up, people. Yes, hit the thumbs up. Margaret C. Oh my God. From Hawaii. Awesome. Well, welcome, Margaret. Bruce. Thank you, Bruce, and Pat. Stanley family from North Central Arkansas. So Arkansas is a big state.
It is.
If you ever been, like if you go from the top of Arkansas down the bottom, it takes a long time. So thanks for being on here, the Stanley family. Oh, and Jane Farmer, hello from northern Michigan. All right. So it's been a kind of a quiet evening the past few evenings. What's been going on?
Well, both our kids aren't here. Olivia is away at church camp. And then Philip's been staying with my mom and dad for a few nights.
Kind of hanging out. So we've kind of been empty nesters the past few nights. And I've been having warm showers at night. Olivia's even been taking all the hot water. So it's been kind of nice, peaceful. But we miss the kids. Church camp was a big thing for us growing up. Church is a very huge thing in our family, and we spent many years at the church camp. And this is kind of our first year of sending the kids off on their own to church camp. So we haven't been able to volunteer this year to help out, but so it's kind of a leap of faith for me and Katie, more so for Katie. I kind of like send them on. Katie's having a little harder time for it, but no, church camp's a lot of fun. They got good people they're going with. So, anyways, we've got Stephen Bacon from California. Hello, Stephen. Thanks for coming on here. Kind of what else is going on around the farm other than the snakes? Garden is starting to produce. We're getting things off the garden. The weeds are doing pretty good on it. Me and Philip, we spent some time this evening pulling out the weeds. Sorry, it was Ollie and Wilson. Ollie's our livestock guardian dog, and Wilson's our non-livestock guardian dog, but he likes to think he is. They like to roughhouse with each other. But anyways, what was I talking about?
The garden.
The garden. We've got some squash is starting to come off pretty hard and heavy, and some peppers. It's gonna be a good garden if the rain kind of keeps up. We've had a few little showers and stuff. Other than that, it's going pretty good. All right, what do we got on here? Hello, Peggy, Zion, Michael Holman. Thank you for the congratulations, Michelle. Sorry, I said Mike. Michelle. JM, hello from North Carolina. Is that right, NC?
Yes.
Meg's little house in the country. Hi, Meg. Thanks for the congratulations. Is it still a volume issue? Sorry, Samuel, if it is. Kind of might also get some road noise. It get a little bit of traffic through here. Hello, Linda. Hello, Kim, Gina, Robert. Man, we're coming on. All right. Yes, in and out on the sound. Okay. Sorry if it is in and out. I'm not. If I ever get in there and mess with my phone, I'm filming off my phone. If I go in there and mess with it, I always freeze it up and then I kick everybody off and I have to come back on and it's just a hot mess. So hopefully it gets better. Hello, Pat. Thank you for the congratulations. But yeah, the garden is going good, and goats are doing pretty good. Chickens, I've got the feathers back. They're laying eggs. Get closer to the mic. Well, I'm going to move this up just a little bit. Sorry, folks. Doing these. Sounds fine. Okay. All right. Hopefully. I think we're good now. All right. I'll try to speak up a little bit. Yeah, things have just been going good out here on the farm. We've been needing some rain, and we got some rain this past weekend. Helped kick everything off. But anyway, so yeah, snake lurking. I didn't post this on yet online, but I had a run-in last Thursday. I went in there to get the eggs, and there was two rather large black snakes that was inside the chicken coop, and there was absolutely no eggs. And they since I've got rid of those two black snakes, my egg production jumped up to about 11 eggs a day. And then I had another run-in this afternoon. I had a black snake eating on as a separate nest. I've got a I've got a separate nest that I've got a couple of chickens that lay inside my barn, and I went in there and one of them was caught in the act of eating one of my eggs, and that snake got displaced also. So hopefully we'll get about 12 to 13 eggs a day. So anyways, that's what's been going on with my eggs. Yeah. Are you sure the walkers aren't bringing you more snakes? I don't think Cassie will let anyone get close enough to even touch a snake. So I don't have to worry about it. I don't think the walkers are. They're. I thought about bringing a few over there to see if they need them, but I really doubt that they need them. Oh man. Yeah, Robert, I can understand about the whole snake issue. I had 3 eggs in my coops, no eggs, and killed 1 hen, Pat said. Yeah, I've lost 1 quail. I fixed where they were getting in on the quail, but I was kind of curious if they would eat a chicken or not. And these snakes are every bit as tall as me, and I think they're large enough to take down a chicken, but they haven't yet. But yeah, it's been pretty wild with the whole snake ordeal. All right, I'm heading home to Missouri in 2 weeks. Hopefully no snakes in my yard. Yeah, Deborah, Only snake I've ever seen in Nebraska is a garter snake. So I don't know what other snakes you guys have up there. But anyways, Olivia, kind of what's going on in her life. She's been hitting the courts quite a bit. Been playing a lot of basketball. Philip, he just finished up on baseball, and we've had our evenings back now, so that's been nice. Other than that, the summer's going pretty good. Going by quick. We've been pretty busy. The expo last weekend, was it last weekend or 2 weekends ago? 2 weekends ago. Yeah, 2 weekends ago. It was a lot of fun. Met a lot of chance to come to the expo. It is a lot of fun. All right, your opinion. But maybe I probably haven't given them like a fair shake on what I tried setting some of the quail eggs, and I got this incubator from Moorhead Homestead, and I didn't read the instructions, and I put the eggs upside down and they didn't hatch. So I haven't given the quail just a fair shake yet.
How many eggs did I get?
Well, it's like I'm getting quite. I have 10 quail in there, and I'm not sure how many roosters in there because they're kind of hard to tell. But I get about 5 to 6 quail eggs a day right now, and they are very particular on the amount of sunlight they get, and so they haven't started laying like that since the past probably 2 weeks. So their laying period, I think, is a pretty small window. I don't know if they're worth it or not. I mean, they're kind of fun to watch. What I was wanting to do, I've actually got another project going on now, but once this project's over with, I'm going to get back on trying to hatch out some quail, put them in the right way. I read the manual on the incubator. But anyways, that's a whole different story. But I'm going to try to get some of the quail and start using them for meat and stuff like that. And if I can get Katie and the kids to eat.
Nope. Nope.
I wouldn't eat the eggs, so.
Yeah, I know it. I'll eat the eggs, and I've been giving some of the eggs to her mom. And so, anyways, that's what our quail's like. Oh, hello, Ed. Ed Kirkpatrick. I met Ed at the Okie homesteading, and Ed, he is from Georgia. He is a very cool individual, and I've been listening to some of his music. He can pick and grin on that guitar. He does a really good job, tells some good stories. So, guys, go check out Ed Kirkpatrick, his channel. Very great. He's a great guy. Hello, Johnny. All right. So, Lori, hopefully, I might be able to hook you up with some quail if you want to try it out. These quail have kind of gone they're kind of making their circle around the different YouTube homesteads around here.
We've had them a while.
Almost a little over a year now. They're fun. They're neat birds to watch stuff. Yeah. So. Anyways. All right. So,
I was trying to look at them over there.
All right. They either smother or squeeze the chickens, Pat says.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The snakes?
The snakes, yeah. Do we eaten a quail yet? Because I don't know how old they are, and I've had a couple get kind of sick and they end up dying. I don't know if because of old age or what, and so I didn't want to eat those. So I haven't, and I don't know. I just haven't probably given the quail a fair chance, on whether they're worth it or not. But they're laying good right now, and so I'm going to try to get some new hens and roosters and stuff, and then I'm going to probably start eating some of probably the younger ones and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm just not. I don't know if I ate one and I thought it was real tough, I'd be thinking, it must have been an old bird,
Like our bad baby.
Ricardo, I love quail meat. Yeah, I've had quail. We used to have them out here quite a bit whenever I was a kid, and I sure loved hunting those and eating them. I don't know if you guys ever been around a quail or not. Some of you guys who have, you can attest to this. But whenever you're walking through the woods and you stir up a covey of quail, they won't fly off until you get right up there on them. And they'll fly off and just scare you to death, and the gun starts going everywhere, and it's quite the ordeal. So, hello, Charlene. How many acres do you have? We live, that is our name is we have 20 acres here, but live in family land that my mom and dad live up north of me. My brother and his family live not north of me, west of me, sorry.
That's my direction.
And so there's, I think there's 160 acres that we're on right here, and then there's more land, family land in Locust Grove that we run cattle on, and so it's kind of a family working farm. We all kind of pitch in together out here, and you'll see my brother and my dad on a lot of my videos because we kind of do everything together. Stanley family, we plan to get back into the quail eventually, but think we're going to try Bob with Bob White, but a little longer to raise to a good flower size. All right, let's trade paint. Oh, let's trade paint. So yeah, let's try out the quail. They're fun. Kind of neat, good conversation piece, you know. Kind of someone comes to the house, hey, you ever ate a quail egg? Oh man. But anyways, well, I think that kind of covers all of our talking points for this evening. Just kind of wanted to get on here at your mom. Yes, I need to get my mom. She's actually at church camp right now, and Wilson, wait.
Keep watching then. Oh,
Here comes. I shouldn't have done that. Easy there, Ollie. Yes, my mom. She's at church camp right now, and when things are starting coming off the garden, we're going to spend a lot of time in the kitchen and green beans and putting up corn and squash and everything. Yeah, that's a whole different issue.
It's a whole different issue.
For some reason, my mom and dad and my brother, they all decide to go on vacation whenever the corn comes off. And Katie and I and the kids, we end up having to shuck a lot of corn and put that up. No hard feelings.
No, none at all.
Oh man. Hello, Tina. Vancouver, Canada. I would love to visit Vancouver, Canada one day. Love Canada. I've spent some time in Ontario, but I would like to try Vancouver. Ricardo, the quail egg, can't really tell any difference from a chicken egg, other than it's smaller and they're kind of cute. They'll fry them up about like that. So when you're kind of eating it, it's kind of like one of those fancy dishes. You feel like you're all fancified with you kind of put some garnish and stuff on there, and Ollie, get down. You're too big to get in my lap. So it takes 3 quail eggs to equal 1 egg. That's what the chicken lady says. That's Cassie. I think it might be closer to 4 maybe, but whenever I'm doing like recipes and stuff like that, and I use quail eggs, I'll do 3 eggs to 1. So it takes quite a few eggs to equal a chicken. Hello, yeah, Linda. Ollie is doing much better. It was kind of crazy. He got the steroids and the antibiotics, and
like that.
It was the next day. It dried up, and he is doing much, much better, aren't you, Ollie? So, Katie says to get rid of those snakes. Stay on and get rid of those snakes. Yeah. Yeah, Ollie, he used to. I've seen some dead snakes out in the goat pen back whenever he stayed with the goats, but he's not taking care of the snakes this year.
Well, he just sits on our porch.
Yeah, Ollie, he decided that he was no longer a goat only dog. Getting out of the goat pen and wanted to stay in the yard. So now he encompasses the whole property, and he does a pretty good job. Sometimes on this road out here, we get some people that throw out a positive thank you a lot joke. Patience. Well, it's kind of all fuzzy. All right, sure. Yeah, it's kind of buffering. Sorry, folks. Ollie's got some bad vibes.
And he stinks really bad.
Yeah.
Come here, hey. Come on.
Thomas Mason, though, keep up the good work.
Come on,
Thank you.
Come on, Ollie. I was gonna try to get him out of your camera, but
Sorry. Ollie, get out of here. Go on. All right. Well, Ollie's making this difficult. It's buffering. We're going to get off here. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Love the kind comments and the positive feedback. And we're just going to keep it going, keep it rolling. And we enjoyed it so far. Yay, we hit the 5,000 mark, but we're going to keep on going whether we're there or not. So appreciate you guys. Love you. And we will see you on the next one.
Bye.
See ya. Boom.